Okay, so we got an example here. We're done with the graphing, and we're going to work with distances and midpoint. And so we're just dealing with a line here. I want to find the distance between these 2 points and find the midpoint. So distance formula, midpoint formula. You're not going to be given the formulas. Doesn't matter what order you find them in. So let's find the distance first. So I'll just put a D here for distance. And my formula is x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared, and then take the square root. And you got to make sure that you keep these guys in order. So this is x1 comma y1, and this is x2 y2. Okay? So I'm going to take x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Now be careful, we have to reduce what's on the inside first. So I'm going to get 1 squared plus, I'm going to leave this other guy in parentheses because we have to be careful with how we work with the power and what's inside. Both the -4 and the 2 are both being squared because they're in the parentheses. So that means I'm going to have 1 plus, and I'm just going to write it out. 4 is going to be squared, and the root 2 is also going to be squared. So that's going to, and you don't have to show this all this work. I'm just doing it so we can see what's going on here. So we're going to have the square root of 1 plus 16 times 2, and so that's going to give me the square root of 33. So that decimal value, almost 6, 5.7, 5.8, whatever it is about the distance between those 2 points. Now I'm going to find the midpoint, which is a little less intensive. I just take my x's, add them together, divide by 2, take my y's, add them together and divide by 2. And order doesn't matter. So I'm going to get 11 over 2, and then 6 root 2 over 2, and we need to reduce. So I'm going to leave this as a fraction, no decimals, just leave it as a fraction, and leave the radicals. And so I have 11 halves, 3 root 2. So those are my two values. This one's my distance, and this one is my midpoint. And these are formulas you've seen since you've been working with algebra.